What's up, nerds? So, I'm coming at you with this story that came out last week, and that is the rumor that Hawkeye is getting a season 2. Now, before I get into this story, I just want to say that I have not enjoyed any of the Marvel shows whatsoever. I think they all suck, except for Hawkeye. I really liked Hawkeye, except for that last episode. That one was my least favorite out of all of them, if I'm being honest. But I still did like Hawkeye. That's the only show that I liked out of all of them. Maybe I like the boots on the ground kind of superheroes in the MCU now or when it comes to the shows. But the rest of the shows I just thought were terrible. And I like Jeremy Renner and I love Haley Steinfeld. What a little cutie patootie. But we'll see how this turns out. But it does sound exciting. Now I'm going to pull up this article right here. And this comes from Geek Tyrant. Now, I'm not going to read the article to you. I'm just going to break it down a little bit. But it says it's going to be inspired by The Raid. And now I'll talk about that in just one second. But let me just talk to you about this real quick. So it says, the news comes from the anonymous inside scooper, My Time to Shine, hello. And I follow him on Twitter, or X as it's called now. But I follow him, and not everything that he said, or at least I don't think everything has come to fruition that he puts out there, but a lot of stuff has. And for me, I mean, like, I don't know, man, because some scoopers are really good at the scooping, and then some scoopers I'm just like, wait, what? Like, their shit didn't turn out. And then some people, like some scoopers, they'll scoop something and it hasn't come to fruition as of yet, but I still believe it, and I'm not going to go into that whole thing because some people want to argue about crap, and I'm like, listen, it is what it is. Okay, so it says they go on to share details of the story, saying that Clint Barton's brother, Barney, will play a major role in the season, that it is inspired by The Raid, with Kate and Clint stuck in one location. Now, what do I think about this real quick? First off, I love The Raid. The Raid is so good. It's like ridiculously good. I mean, it's action. That's all it is action. It's action-packed. Love it. That's like a SWAT team goes into this building and they just go floor by floor fighting. No, one guy does. He's just fighting his way to the top or whatnot. And it's really, really good. I love it. I love that movie. I could stop and watch it right now. It's so good. So I think that this is a great idea in terms of, if it's action-packed like we all want, then that's great. I also think it's reminiscent of the Dredd movie, and I think they mentioned it in this article. But it's also, and I'll leave the link down below, but it's also reminiscent of the movie Dredd. And I love that movie. I can't wait I want a sequel to that movie with Carl Urban. And so that was in one location. And I think having this one location is good because it gives a chance for this, like I said before, to be action-packed, which we all know we love. And B, it gives a chance for this to bring down the budget. Because I think a lot of what these Marvel shows is doing is they have this bloated budget and then they don't know how to use the money correctly. I think that if they just got their shit together over at Marvel and Disney, although I don't think they're going to, then they could make some stuff happen, but they don't know how to do that because they apparently have never worked with a budget before. Those little idiots. So I think that this is a great idea. And like I said before, I really did enjoy Hawkeye the first season. It was the only Marvel show that I liked. Hold on, I need a little libation. You know what I'm saying? So good. Coffee is life. So I think that, and they quote in here, let me pull this article back up because they talk about the two actors, talking about how they wanted to, and says, so Renner, he wants to come back, even though he got into that horrible accident with that snowplow thing. But he says, and this is what he says right here. They quoted him. He says, "I'm always game. I'm going to be strong enough, and that's for sure. I'll be ready. All those guys come to my bedside, and they've been with me all along through the recovery. So if they want me, they can have me. It would be something." And I think that that's great that he's game to reprise his role as Clint Barton. And again, I love him as Clint Barton. And then Haley Steinfeld, of course, she is quoted here. She says, I'm certainly chomping at the bit. It's been a minute. It's always so funny because I feel like a few months can go by and I feel like I've been doing nothing. You know what I mean? It's been so long since, and I think that that's great that she wants to come back also to reprise her role. And I like Haley Steinfeld. I thought she, as a Kate Bishop, I thought she did a great job. And again, I think all around, I think this is a great idea. And I hope they don't screw up characters like King. I don't think they did Kingpin very good in that show. And then you had Echo, and that turned out to be a complete abortion, that show. But we'll see, if they can turn things around with this and really make something that, Marvel fans can come back to this and be like, listen, they're starting to realize that they fucked up beforehand and they're turning things around. And we'll see how that works out. But tell me, what do you guys think about this? Do you like this idea of a season 2 of Hawkeye? How do you feel about this raid rumor that it's going to be like the raid and set in one location and it's just, fighting on level like it's a game? Oh, that's going to be so good. I'm excited. But tell me what you guys think about this. You can go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.